doggy.
We have more to talk about then for the last 6 innings.
Mm-hmm. She lost a lot of weight. She looks good. We're live?
Check, check.
Let's go, Kate. Come on, Kate! Come on, Caitlin! All right. Come on, Kate! Come on, Kate! And 1, 2, and 1, 2! Come on, Caitlin!
Are we live now?
Guys, the dugout should not be this quiet with 2 teams.
Let's go.
All right. So that's some technical difficulties on the audio side of things. At the start, Caitlin Thrush is leading off for the Rams. We have completed 1/2 inning here at Druckenmiller Playground with the score CUS 3. To bat. Caitlin Thrush drops a bunt, and it will be foul. That she has a her count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, this is Mr. Hegen, the 12th grade principal, and I am doing the game live tonight. I have a special guest with me, a 2019 graduate from Pennridge, my daughter Emily Hegen. Hello, Emily.
Hello.
So, whoops, we had the wrong count there. She got a full count. She got a base on balls to start off with the Rams. Cassandra Schiller, 16 senior, coming up with nobody out, and Caitlin Thrush on the bases. So recapping the first inning, a couple errors in the first inning by the Lady Rams, and 3 runs were scored by Chloe Dryden.
Foul ball.
Chloe, there you go. Allison Macwish and Abby Lineman, 3 in a row, the second, third, and fourth batters. So Cassandra starts with 1 strike on a bunt. Just got to get that bunt on the ground. I can say that because I coach her travel ball team. And she knows better than that. Take the ball on the ground and move the runner. Good hold on a high pitch. Pitcher this evening for Central Bucks High School West is Bailey Demuse. Cassandra takes time out to talk to Coach Wendy Idenisi, who's in her third year. Emily
Started my senior year.
Yep, and obviously last year, I think they got a scrimmage in before the shutdown happened. So technically her 3rd year, but officially her 2nd year on the base paths. All right, stolen base there by Caitlin Thrush.
Standing too.
Called strike by Cassandra Schiller. She's got a 1-2 count, and to hit the ball to the right side of the infield or through the gap so that she can get Caitlin across to 3rd. Fouls that one off. Cassandra's a 4th-year varsity player, correct? Did she play as a freshman? A little bit.
Yeah, I think she was a swing player.
Yeah, swing player her freshman year. Had a pretty good sophomore season. Oh, takes a hit by a pitch.
Caitlin will go back to 3rd on that one, or 2nd on that one.
Don't worry, Cassandra. We got ice for you, just in case. She's tough. She's a hard player. All right, Grace Helbling, the sophomore, comes up. She's starting at first base today. See her at some point in today's game. Ball 1 low.
Grace's sister played softball for the high school in in 2017, I believe, with Megan Bauer.
Yep.
She did not continue playing softball, but she was very good while here.
Yep. She goes to Pennsylvania State University, State College.
Her brother also played baseball here. I do not believe he continued.
He's he graduated last year, I believe.
No, he graduated with
Oh,
me.
he graduated with you. Sorry. We chatted by 1-3, Maddie Silver in the warm-up circle here. All right, Grace got a 3-1 count. Her job in this situation is to put the ball in play, preferably to the right side or in one of the gaps, so that Caitlin can score from second. Grace is an accomplished player, and she walks. All right, so bases are. I know what Emily knows what I'm going to say next to that.
Pitcher's nightmare.
Pitcher's nightmare. That's right. All right, the Bombers coming up. Maddie Silver, number 13, senior catcher. 3-year, 4-year starter? 3 or 4.
3-year.
Boom, there we go. Singles off the pitcher's glove right up the middle. Bryn Sproul brings it in, throws it. It's cut off by number 20, the first baseman. So Caitlin Thrush scores the first run of the game for the Rams. Cassandra Schiller to second, Cassandra to third, Grace to second, and Maddie singles up the middle. She's going to have a pinch runner come in for her. That would be number 14 for the Rams. That's going to be Katie Bucafori. I think I coached Katie when she was 5. A deep run. All right, up to bat is Reagan Bauman, center fielder, number 21. She's also a 10th grader. Reagan and Grace, I believe, both play for the Rock down in Utah. Oh, that's God! Grand salami! Boom, boom!
That was a great hit.
Home run, grand slam by Reagan Bauman. And just like that, the Rams take the lead.
Fantastic.
5-3. Wow.
That was a great hit.
That was. Drove her hands right through the ball. She got a waist-high fastball straight down the center of the plate. She turned, drove those hips, and elongated her swing. Don't get to see many grand slams around here. Much. I know this field sees quite a number in the summertime when the travel softball circuit comes through here for 2-3 events throughout the summer. So that was awesome. That was great. Reagan's a sophomore. The future's bright for the Rams. Caitlin Thrush is a junior. He's a sophomore. Reagan's a sophomore. Anna Hensler's a junior. Olivia Crognelli's a 10th grader, and Anya Puketza, the pitcher, is.
Yes, I believe. We got a pitching change.
Whoa.
Already.
And that was quick. And so number 20 is going to move to the pitcher circle. And it looks like Bailey Demuse might have moved over to third base. And the third baseman, number 20, Admin, is going to move over to first. All right. Wow. So we've had 8 runs scored already. It's 6:48. That's a pretty good start to this game.
Yes. I feel like it's going to be a very high-scoring game.
Well,
if they continue like this.
Yeah. Emily, you want to fill us in on how the Lady Rams are doing so far this year, and I'll go talk about West and their 4 games that they played coming in.
Yeah, they are having a early or quick start to the year, I guess. They're 1-2 overall. They are sadly 0-2 in the league, with being 4th in the conference. They lost to CB East with a close game of 4-3, and last Friday they lost to North Penn 9-3. So they like to score 3 runs,
Right.
but not tonight.
Well, the first game of the year, they beat Plymouth Whitemarsh 9-5.
Yes.
So West comes into the game 0-4. They lost to CB South 7-3. That went extra innings, and CB South scored 4 in their top half of the 8th. North Penn, they lost to 10-0. Quakertown 14-0, and they lost a close game to Abington 6-5. All right, Mac Owens at the plate, senior. One of my seniors. Proud to watch her play softball for 4 years. I believe Mac is signed up and go to the National Guard after high school. She's going to go to boot camp this summer and then go to college. I don't know if she's made her final decision yet. I know Westchester was one of the ones that she was looking at.
Oh, man.
Emily, why do you say that?
Well, I attend East Stroudsburg University, so of course Westchester is not on my top list of schools I love, but they are a very good team, so I'll give them that one.
Yeah. So Emily is redshirted this year. She's did not go back up to school. They're all virtual schooling right now. She felt that it would be a good thing to stay home and continue her studies and play her final 2 years, or she does have a 3rd year of eligibility left after this year. So she watches her teammates online almost every day. It seems like there's games.
Yes.
And there's a base on balls for Mac Owens. She's going to go to first base. And that brings up number 25, Anna Hensler. So East Stroudsburg, I think they played Westchester yesterday, was it?
Yes, they split yesterday, and then they played Chestnut Hill today.
All right.
I do not have any score updates, though, but they should be finishing up their 2nd game right now. From the research I did today, I believe I'm the only one who has went to East Stroudsburg that played for Pennridge Rams.
Well,
that I can remember.
In the recent history,
yes. Since the class of 2012, I'm the only one who has went to East Stroudsburg from 2012 up.
You know, they did play softball before 2012, though.
Yes, I do know that.
All right, just checking. All right. 1 strike on Anna. Anna rode a ball, came in, and she gave a walk, but she's getting loose a little bit right now. 2 strikes in a row. I think we have a full count on Anna. Anna's got to look for a pitch. 2-2, sorry. 2-2. Yeah, she's got to find her pitch, not overswing, make contact, try to get the ball in the hole.
Oh.
No, I was right. Sorry, that's a base on ball.
It's kind of hard to hear the umpire over here a little bit.
Yeah, Scott McKay, good friend of mine from years and years ago. He's a really, really talented umpire. He's when Emily was probably 12, 14, we saw him a lot in the USSSA circuit. And now he does high school football and baseball, softball, and also does some Division III softball. All right, Chloe Kokenauer, one of my seniors, up to bat. Starts off with a ball. Chloe's in the lineup today as a designated player, the flex player, a little bit different than baseball for those of you watching. The flex player is Anna Puketsa, the starting pitcher today. All right, Chloe's got 2 balls on here. So since Anna came in the game, she's walked the first 2 batters. Chloe has to be patient here at the plate, knowing that she's not really getting around the strike zone as much as she needs to. And Chloe drives one to Bryn Sproul out in center field. Bryn makes a play, and it holds Mac Owens to stay at second base. So, believe it or not, that's the first out of the inning. It's going to mess up my scorecard because we're going to most likely have to go into the second row because the 9th batter Olivia Crognally, Liv is a sophomore, playing left field. And she is a catcher by trade, I believe. Pop fly. Mr. Babb, the athletic director, just showed up. He's got a busy night ahead of him. We've got boys lacrosse over on the turf at Hellman Stadium and boys volleyball in the white gym. So, life of an athletic director. Just going to split some time between all three, I'm sure. All right, we got another foul ball. All right.
Pennridge TV is really expanding tonight by also recording the boys volleyball game.
Yeah.
We have Nolan Snyder over there.
Running the show by himself.
Yes.
So Pennridge graduate, freshman in college, and working hard with Pennridge TV. Nolan is one of the fan favorites of the Pennridge TV crew. Obviously, MJ McPhelin and Tim Grindle are the staples that set up things. Kylie Hagen's working the replays tonight, so hopefully we'll get some throughout this game. We don't have access to seeing it quite yet on our monitor, but that's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. All right, 2-2 count for Olivia. She's got runners on first and second with one out. All right, she got the force play at third. So Mac Owens is going to be put out. That's going to be a third base unassisted.
Fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice for Olivia, and she's going to move up to first. Anna Henser's going to go to second. I'm going to have to mess around with my scorebook. Now I got 2 first inning columns. So Caitlin Thrush back in the top of the order. 5-3 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Caitlin looks at the first pitch. It's high.
Caitlin Thrush does have the highest batting average on the team right now with 500.
Yeah. Caitlin is a junior, but she is a Division I softball commit to the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. She plays her travel ball for Chaos out of Delaware County, which is one of the premier teams in southeastern PA.
Caitlin already has a double, a home run, and a home run this year.
And,
great for her.
She had 2 stolen bases coming in the game. She already has 1, so she's got 3 in 4 games. She's what you consider a slapper, so she's a left-handed batter. You'll see her move her feet on contact many times. She's going to take that ball where it's pitched and try to drive it down the left field line. Foul ball. Fair ball!
She did touch it in the field of play, it looks like.
Olivia Crognally runs out to an out, so that's going to be the old 5-2-5 out for the third out. But Anna Hensler did score, so we do have 6 runs in the inning. And it's going to be a fielder's choice. 5-2-5. All right, so at the end of 1 inning here at Druckenmiller Playground, it's
28 minutes later.
Woo, it's going to be a long one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I still have 2 more.
In that thing, if they're a good enough one that doesn't have I might only have the Dudleys. Hey, we got none. Innings, turn it 2, Lonnie, to the ground like 3. Watch her go, we got none.
Alright, Anna, you got it.
Maybe stay this one on that corner?
I think, yeah,
Okay.
the first pitch moved forward.
Alright, then we'll just stay the 3-3 and then we're gonna go best
Yeah.
one first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, did you get that? 16, Curtis here.
Turn it 2, watch her go. Alright, come on, 3-5. Come on, Anya. You got 35.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Anya. Come on, 3-5. She's up. Just you and Maddie. Here we go, Anya. Never know. Heads.
Whose car is that, you know?
One for you, Anya. One for you.
Hey, never know. Grace, you watch those hands.
Watch it.
She's up. Grace, she's up. Grace, she's up. Watch your hands.
Come on, Anya. Yeah, you got it. Come on, 3-5. Come on, Anya. There you go, 3-5. Nice pitch.
Up ball. 2 strikes.
Way ahead. Anya, come on, 3-5.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You got it, Anya.
Hey, that's a good mix. Is that
2 balls. 2 strikes.
You got it.
Time! Ladder can't be directly behind. Okay.
Hey, it's a good mix. That's a good mix. Let's
3
go,
balls.
Anya.
2 strikes. I got 3.
Nice rotation.
Being offered.
Hey, good rotation.
That's it. Good job. Good job, Rings.
Come on, Anya, come on.
And on your toes. Grace, 2 steps.
Foul. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
You work it, Anya, you work it.
All you 3-5, all you 3-5, right to my glove, Anya. Right here, right here.
Let's go, Brad.
There you go.
There we got 2, we got 2. Plays out 1, 2 out. Out here,
Thank you.
Yankees 2 down. Anna, your bag.
Let's go, Chloe. All you 3-5. Yeah. Hey, keep working on it, keep working.
Nice, Seb, let's go. Fight for it.
Keep it up, keep it up.
Win it. Come on, Seb.
Oh. So it is just me right now. And I had mentioned earlier that Carol Atkinson had been our previous coach. Before her was Paul Kohler, who is the head coach of the Sellersville Bells. He coached from 2011 to 2015. And then, of course, right now it's Wendy Idenisi.
Yep. All right, Cassandra Shillow is up. MJ, if you can hear us, we got an echo. All right, Cassandra Shillow's up. Ball one. Perfect. Ball two on Cassandra. Cassandra's a senior. She too plays for the Sellersville Bells, and so I get to work with her on a regular basis all year round. She is most likely taking a gap year. Hits a hard ground ball to the shortstop. She has put out. That would be a 6-3 for the first out. Cassandra's going to take a gap year and continue to play for the Bells because she's a little bit younger than some of the seniors, and then pursue playing the collegiate level for the year after next. All right, Grace Hubling is up. She had a walk in the first inning, scored a run. She holds on that, but it's a called strike by the home plate umpire. That one's up in the zone. All right, Em, so you got one out. You got 1-1 count. pitcher's been a little bit all over the place. You know, what kind of pitch are you looking for, and where are you trying to hit it as a hitter?
Well, I'd be looking for a strike.
That's a good answer.
My favorite pitch to hit was a lower inside or a high middle of the chest outside. Those were two of my favorite pitches to hit. But honestly, just wait for your pitch and hit it wherever it's placed.
Right,
You gotta have patience.
Right, there's no runners on, so you're not trying to hit behind
no.
runners and things like that.
A little small ball, maybe.
Yeah, a little
if you're
bit.
fast, definitely.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to be able to do a little bit of small ball, even though I'm not the fastest one. But I guess people thought that I could hit the ball far, so they kind of backed up on the field a little bit, and I was able to sneak it down a little bit.
There we go.
Wasn't always safe, but moved the runners over, which was nice.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
a team sport.
Grace goes down swinging, and Maddie Silver comes up to bat. She singled in the first inning with a hard hit ball to center field, and drove in a run.
Hey, way to get a piece, way to get a piece. Straighten it out now, straighten it out. Let's go, Maddie, let's go, Maddie.
Tim Grindle on the camera there, going to Anna Rodeball, the pitcher for CB West.
Come on with 3, come on with 3, come on 13. Out of way, out of way, out of way.
It's a ball.
Good eye, come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie.
All right, Maddie has the power to go out in all corners of the outfield, that is for sure. She's getting pitched around a little bit here right now, that's for sure. But then coming up next would be the Grand Slam hitter, Reagan Bauman. So I don't know how much of that I would do.
Exactly.
Maddie just popped that one out foul.
It was a beautiful day for some softball. It's getting a little chilly now.
Yeah. Pull the sleeves down a little bit. Head to the car and get a jacket between innings, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, there's Maddie Silver. She's going to get at least 2 out of this. Definitely a two bagger.
Oh, flung her.
Whoa, watch the ball, watch the ball. It's just rolling in the infield. Maddie Silver.
Shield off too.
Yeah, Maddie Silver with a line drive down the left field line for 2 bases. So she's got a single, a double. I know it's coming in the next 2 at bats she's got coming up. All right.
Probably a pinch runner. Yep. Going in for her.
Yep. Here comes
Katie Bukafori.
Katie coming in. Yep. All right. So we got 2 outs with Reagan Bauman coming up, the center fielder for the Lady Rams. Ball low. I don't care what level of softball you're playing. If even if you weren't the pitcher, but the girl hit a grand slam the last at bat, you're gonna probably try to hit those corners and not give her anything flat to hit.
100%.
Yep. Fouled that one off.
One ball, one strike.
Reagan hits a ground ball to the shortstop, and she makes 2 of the 3 outs this inning. So things have settled down after a wild first inning. The Lady Rams have 1 double that inning, 1 strikeout and 2 ground outs, so no runs scored, 1 hit, and 1 left on base. So after 2 innings, we have the score 6-3, and West is coming back up to the plate with Abby Lyman, their 4-hole hitter, coming up. So all Lady Rams coming out to get some warm-up throws in. JV game was canceled this evening. Field 2 here at Druckenmiller Playground is notoriously wet.
Always.
Nothing to do with the water treatment plant that's right behind it. We call that the Sellersville Bay. So if you've been here in the dead of summer and it's 95 degrees and the wind's blowing northeast, yeah, it's not a good smell.
Not at all.
But this is a nice complex. This is Sellersville Borough. Their borough buildings are here on site. There are 2 fields in Sellersville Borough, and then there is a 3rd field beyond the tree line in the past left field, which is technically in West Rock Hill Township. So Sellersville Borough does the fields, but it is in West Rock Hill Township. All right, Abby Lyman up to bat for the Bucks to start the 3rd inning. She fouls the first pitch off.
All the way back into the basketball courts.
Yep, well, that's a dangerous place to be when there's a softball game going on.
Very.
Another foul ball down the right field line. Abby's got an 0-2 count. Anya has Abby's got some Anya's got some pitches to use and lose here. Try to get her to swing at something outside the strike zone. Worst thing a pitcher can do is
throw it right down the middle of the
throw
plate.
it down the middle of the plate, and there she goes. She wastes one on a high pitch. As many of us have grown up watching baseball, pitchers throw fastballs, change-ups, sliders, things like that, curveballs. In softball, the ball has the opportunity to foul ball again, opportunity to rise. So talking to Ani before the game, she does have a rise ball. So that will leave her hand and actually go up in the strike zone as it pitches. She has a drop curveball, so that's going to hit the lower outside corner of a right-handed batter's plate. Fastball, obviously, change up. It's just a little bit inside there. So she has a screwball as well, which is going to work away from or work into the batter. That is the right-handed batter. So she's got the skills to move the ball around the plate. It's just about consistency. Nice line drive, line out to number 5, or the
25.
Third baseman, number 25, Anna Hensler. Woo! That's why they call it the hot corner in softball. The bases are 60 feet wide or long, so she's most of the time playing in that 45-50 range. At this point, she's playing even with the bag. We have a taller, lankier hitter up in Anna Rodabaugh, so she may know Anna from her deep run days. So she may know that Anna's probably not going to drop a bunt here. That's the really cool thing about travel softball in this area. It's kids know each other from around the area, and they know each other's tendencies from either playing against them over and over again, or to seeing them on the practice field and the game field each week. So Anna may know her pretty well and knows that the other Anna is not going to drop a bunt. All right, Anya's got a 3-0 count here, so now she has to try to put something over the strike zone. You don't want to put it straight down the middle at hip height, but you want to get the opportunity to get her to swing through or at least look at a strike. And there she got one. Mets beat the Phillies 4-3 in extra innings in Game 1. They'll have about half hour off, and then they'll get ready to play Game 2 up there at the old Citibank Park. Strike 2, got her swing through a pitch. All right, so you got a full count, 1 out, top of the 3rd. Things have definitely settled for both teams. And we'll probably... All right, ground ball to shortstop. Caitlin Thrush. Caitlin's throw brings her off the base. It's going to be an E6 on the throw, and she's going to be safe. All right. We're going to have a pinch runner for Anna. We're going to have number 8, Bella Wee, come in to pinch run PIAA rules say that your pitcher and catcher can have courtesy runners as many times as they need. The only thing is that if Anna were to come up again this inning, that if she were to be pinch run for again, that Bella would have to do it both times. It's to give the pitcher a little break and the catcher to give them time to get their gear on and get ready to go for the next inning to speed up the game. That's the one thing, being a travel coach, and Emily played both high school and travel tournaments. We play, hour and 20-minute games, maybe an hour and a half, sometimes an hour and 45. But they play full 7 innings here in PIAA softball unless we have a mercy rule in effect. Ooh, that was close. That was real close. Is that a strike? I got father of Chloe Kokenhauer sitting to my left, and he's doing game changer for statistics for the team, and I go to him every couple minutes to make sure I know what's going on. All right, we have a stolen base there, and I think that was just 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bailey DeMuse looks at that as her runner got the steal, and she didn't want to swing and hit that and double her up in any kind of fashion, so got to just take a strike once in a while.
Check 2, go 1. Check
Ground ball to Thrush. We got a play, 6-3 on the putout, and that's our second out, and Bella Wee moves over to third. So we have runner at third, 2 outs, and number 2, Lauren Molinari coming up, the second baseman. She's a lefty. Ooh, she just slapped that down the left field line to drive in Bella Wee. She gets a single on that.
Great hit up the line.
That was, a lefty. She got an outside pitch. She just poked it. Just, made sure that her hands were behind the ball and just dropped them and drove it down the line.
Always got to stand a step and a dive away from the line.
That is true. Ground ball, and Hensler comes across. That's a great play by the third baseman. And we got a 5-3 put out for the third out of the inning. The Bucks score 1 run on 1 hit and leave 1 on base. And it was an earned run. So with a score of 4 for the Bucks and 6 for the Rams after 2.5.
Wow, it's only been 2.5 innings.
Yeah. I don't know if we have any advertisements tonight, but we typically do when we're streaming live from the high school. We thank all the local merchants that have donated money to help with Pennridge TV, and I'm sure that as we go, we will possibly get some of those advertisements in for us. Our plan for streaming for Pennridge TV is that we guarantee each team each season 2 games. So we're doing that. So we try to do one kind of early in the season and then one
senior night normally.
Right? So we can live stream those festivities. Our boys volleyball team, because of COVID seating restrictions, they're actually paying for every game to be live streamed so that their fans can watch via the stream because we can only allow 25% capacity in the gymnasium, and that's only 25% of half of the gym because the other half is where the players all sit. So we have limited fans at those games. Only the home team can have fans. They each get 4 tickets. So they've gotten sponsors and things like that to help defer the cost to the district to pay people like MJ and Tim, who are on the technology committee that runs Pennridge TV. All right, Mac Owens up at start of the 3rd inning. Looks at a ball there. Mac fouls that one off down the left field line. Coach Wendy just lets that one go. Her playing days at Ryder have come and gone, so she's going to let the youngsters make that play.
Yep.
Foul ball again by Mac Owens. And do you have any good memories of Mac when you played with her?
Honestly, I do. I probably have them stored in my head somewhere. My brain's everywhere being in college, but
Mac was at one point a pitcher.
Yes.
Had some elbow issues or shoulder issues that shut her down. So she primarily has played in the outfield. She was a Bell for a period of time, but had a concussion, so took some time off after that. Last spring was probably a good thing that the team didn't play because she was still dealing with some concussion symptoms. But what a great kid.
She is a great kid. Can be very quiet sometimes, but when you get to talk to her, she's a very nice young lady.
Yep. I know I'm partial because I'm her principal. I've known her for more than 4 years, but all right, ball 4. Mac leads off with a four ball walk. All right, number 25, Anna Hensler, 3rd baseman, comes up. She made a nice play to end that last inning, so see if she can get the bat going and help out the Lady Rams offensively.
Great memories of Anna. She actually played with my younger sister, and so I've known her for a very long time.
Yep. Great parents. Her little sister Emily was in awe of you as a child. I remember that. Umpire took one off the arm there, so he's taking a little extra time to shake it off, and he's going to he's trying to laugh it off. He is, but he's going to let the catcher go out and give him a couple seconds to shake that off. Yeah,
it was very nice. Stop the ball, but Mac was still able to steal second. Always a plus there.
All right, he's good. 1 ball on the batter. Anna puts a beautiful bunt down. Oh, then she's going to get.
Oh, almost got the 3rd.
Yep, I'm going to give her a hit on that. I think she was going to be safe no matter what the throw was. And then she moves up on the E by the pitcher. So run scores, Mac Owens scores for Lady Rams. Chloe Kokenauer up to bat, number 38. Designated player. She's got Anna Hensler on second with no outs.
I've also known Chloe for a very, very long time. Used to play with her back when I played for Deep Run. And I don't think we were ever on the same team.
Yeah, we were 10 and under select.
Wow.
Yep,
almost 10 years ago.
You're getting old then.
Yeah, I know. But,
2 balls on Chloe.
We've been very close with them
Yep.
ever since then. A lot of these girls I do remember from either deep run days or with playing with my younger sister or playing for the high school. I still know some kids in the high school. Not many, but I do know some.
All right, Chloe's job here is to hit to the right side of the infield
Yes,
or to
definitely.
the outfield.
Even a little blooper to the right field. Girls playing all the way to the fence.
Yeah.
Perfect little blooper in between
Yep.
second and right field.
Yep.
That'd be fantastic.
Chloe's still smiling.
Always is.
We got Anna going in hard. We got a fielder's choice.
She almost got under that one, though.
Yep. Chloe's safe on a fielder's choice, and we got a 1-5 put out for the first out of the inning on Anna Hensler. So Anna's job there was to stop and wait to make sure that throw goes to first, and then try to get that advance at base.
Right now you're seeing the helmet of Caitlin Thrush.
All right, we got it's a little light of mine, isn't it? That's
It
Erin
is.
Light in the pinch run for Chloe.
Older sister Nicole Light graduated in 2017. Did play for
Yep.
the Pennridge Rams. Goes to Kutztown now.
Yeah.
Does not play, but
She did a sports management
Yes, she
internship with
did.
Mr. Babb in the fall.
mm-hmm.
So Erin's in to run for Chloe. Chloe can re-enter the game. The way that things work is that every starter can re-enter one time. So as a designated player, she's going to come off. Erin goes in and run for her. If there's any other point. Oh! We have a double play there. So that's going to be a 4-3, 2-3. All right, so the Rams get one run on one hit, one walk, one left on base, and it wasn't earned run. So the Rams are at the end of 3 up 7-4.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Looks like Anya's going back in the circle to start the 4th inning. Coming into the game, Anya's only pitched 3 innings. She's given up 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and she's had 2 strikeouts with an ERA of 2.3. Grace Helbling, who's playing first base tonight, has had 17.1 innings pitched, given up 22 hits, 16 runs, 12 of those earned, 14 walks, 16 strikeouts with an ERA of 4.9. The Rams played last Friday against North Penn. North Penn is pretty much the perennial favorite to win the Continental Conference.
Every year.
Every year, they have had the luxury of having what's her name?
Maddie Volpe.
Yeah, Maddie Volpe.
Is she finally a senior?
She's a senior. She's
Wow.
going to Coastal Carolina as a Division I pitcher. She had a 3-run home run the other night against us, but the Rams played tough for a while there. Just gave up 2 home runs, which was 5 of the 8 runs that they scored. Cassandra Schillo did have a home run, 2-run home run. Speaking of long hits,
Nope.
boom, we've got a fly out to the right fielder. That's the first out, and we're going to bring it back to the top of the order for the Bucks. Bryn tries to lay down a bunt, it goes foul. It's one of the things we worked on a lot this winter with Bryn is her bunting. She is super fast, elite speed, and so trying to be consistent with getting that bunt down so she can get on base more and help the Bells this summer. All right, Anya's pitch a little high. Can't offer there, Bryn. Pull that back. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bryn Spurl, the flying Spurl as we call her. Looking at strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. Anya's 3rd strikeout of the game.
Wow. Good for her.
Yeah, Chloe Dryden coming up. She is 1 for 1 with a walk, single in the first, scored a run. Ball low. Nice pitch. Nice pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Great catch again.
Nice. Line out to the 3rd baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. All right, no runs, no drips, no errors. Those of you that are over 35, you might recognize that from an old Rust-Oleum commercial back in the day. Johnny Bench.
Nope.
Not Emily. She's 12. 19. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Rams will have the top of the order: Caitlin Thrush, Cassandra Schill, Grace Helbling.
So you went to CB West. So
Yes.
how do you feel about this one?
Well, I love those black and gold uniforms, I'll tell you that much. I played baseball there, a little football as well, but think back to some of the girls that I went to high school with that played softball. The one that comes to mind right away is Pam Grimes. She was a pitcher. She was class 1990, year ahead of me. Not sure what she's doing these days, but we would get the opportunity, end of practice or whatever, and see them play. We didn't always play on the same day like they do now, but she was a dominant pitcher back in the early 90s, late 80s at CB West. So how do I feel about the, this? I've been at Pennridge now. This is my 11th school year as a house principal, and every time we play West, it doesn't matter what sport, I'm always looking to either be at the game or see what's going on from a distance. And I always say I go home happy after these games. If West wins, I'm happy. Pennridge wins, I'm happy. Except for those 4 years that you were playing here, then obviously, we were trying to win as many games as we possibly could. But that's how it works. All right, Caitlin Thrush. There we go. That's what the slapping offense that we were talking about earlier. She's going to be moving her feet for the most part, going to contact, putting that ball, looking to hit it down the left field line or drag it with her down the first base line and use her speed.
There we go.
Yep, she hits it right to the shortstop. That's probably where you don't want to go. That's an easy put out for the defense. She wants to get that down the line or up the line going to first base. Mm-hmm. All right, Cassandra Schill comes in. She was hit by a pitch, scored a run in the first inning, and ground out to a shortstop in the second inning. Now we're in the 4th. Cassandra is a really, really solid hitter. She hit over 400 last summer and last fall with the Bells. She had a 2-run home run on Friday night against North Penn. Mm-hmm. Boom, drives that one down the line.
she is second on the team with the highest batting average with a .333 with, like you said, the home run on Friday.
All right. Ball's probably picking up a little moisture now that the sun is down. It is definitely getting a little cold out here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Cassandra with a two-strike swing there. I don't know if you could see that. She starts what looks like she's going to be a bunter. That's just to relax her hands. And then on the pitch, on the windup, she's pulling it back to about a three-quarter swing.
Motion for motion.
Motion for motion. That way she can not take a full swing. She's just trying to put the ball in play with two strikes. Good hold on that high pitch. I think she has a 2-2 count right now. And I was right. Scott McKay, the umpire, gets us 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, swings through that one. That's the second out of the inning. And it's going to bring Grace Hobling up to the plate. Little giggle from Maddie Silber as she comes out to the. There you go. Oh!
Right to her. It was a great hit, though.
Line out to the second baseman for the third out of the inning. And so Maddie Silber, the catcher, will lead off the bottom of the fifth for the Rams. All right, Em, any former players that you wanted to congratulate and wish them luck as they continue their college season, or some graduates that have, some alumni that have played in college? I know you spent some time thinking about that today.
Yeah, I was actually able to find a lot. So the class of 2020 had Victoria Mascarillo and Wish Chiapetta. There was 2 more seniors.
Gianna and Idenisi.
Yes, and Ashlyn McPhelin, but they did not continue to play in college. Victoria ended up at Gwen and Mercy University, and Wish Chiapetta ended up in a school in Rhode Island. How do you pronounce it?
Yeah, it's called Salve Regina.
Never had heard of it.
Yeah, I didn't either until she started wearing a sweatshirt last year, and was able to inquire. But I think Victoria's here. I saw her. I think Gianna was here tonight too.
Oh, and then class of 2019. So my class, obviously, I go to East Stroudsburg and play. Morgan Henry, she plays for Susquehanna University. McKenna Patterson, she plays for Holy Family University, and Kylie Watson plays for Westchester University. We also had a graduate, Mary Kate Levish, who did not continue to play softball, but was a great, phenomenal soccer player. She plays for Longwood University.
Yep, starting goalie is a sophomore there. I think they're playing in the spring right now.
I do believe.
Yep. All right, Anna Hensel gets a weak dribbler. Nice play by Anna. Allison Mackwich gets put out there, 5-3 for the first out of the inning. Here comes Abby Lineman.
First baseman.
Talking to Coach Coleman before the game. This is Abby's first game of the year. She is coming off an ACL tear and some other smaller injuries and sickness this spring, so she's back and ready to go. It's great to see her. I think she said she was a senior, so awesome to have a senior getting one last hurrah.
Yeah, being able to play, which is great, instead of having to watch all of her teammates and friends play.
Yep.
I know it can be very hard, especially for the seniors, especially after last year not being able to play.
Right, exactly. All right, 1-1. Anya's really done a nice job, not to give the broadcaster jinx, but she's done a nice job settling down after that first inning. I think she plays for the Doylestown Mustangs. 18U gold team out of Doylestown. I think they even practice at CB West.
Oh, I actually did not know that. I've been playing against the Mustangs for years and had no idea where their home fields were.
I think you played in a tournament there were some games at West against the Mustangs and some other teams.
You know what? I think I do remember that now.
That might have been with the... I think it's a 2-2 count here. And
just kidding.
now it's a 2-2 count. Maybe a 3-2 count. Pop up. I'm not going to be able to reach that one, but Caitlin Thrush's father, Eric Thrush, with the E. That was kind of embarrassing, Mr. Thrush. Thought you were much more athletic than that. He might be wearing a soccer jacket. That might be the reason why. Oh, no, it's a chaos jacket. Ball 4. I did give her the jinx there. All right, Anna Rodabaugh's coming up, number 20. She got on an error in the first inning and an error in the second inning. She's wearing that royal blue and black of the Deep Run Lady Lightning, coached by Corey Kokenauer. So she plays with Chloe for her travel program. Good pitch. A little inside, 1-1. See if we can get 2 here.
Oh,
no!
Close.
Nice turn by Thrush and Shiloh there. So Anna Rodabaugh's been on all 3 times, but she's 0 for 3. 2 errors.
It's always the worst.
2 errors and a fielder's choice. All right, Bailey Demuse, who was tonight's starting pitcher, came out after the first inning, but she's coming up. She puts the ball in play, right to Anna Hensler. Boom, 5-3, clockwork. All right, so that's 3 outs. So we had 1 walk, 1 runner left on base, no runs, no hits. So after 5.5 innings, the score is Pennridge 7, CB West 4.
A couple more names while we're in between innings. We a couple other graduates. These are now all after me. So
before you.
Graduates before me. So juniors and a senior this year. Juniors in college, we have the class of 2018 with Skylar Hengeveld. She plays for Keene University in New Jersey.
Yep.
And then Kaylin Bell, who goes to Dayton University. And then in the 2017 class, we have Megan Bauer, who is a senior.
Senior captain.
Yeah, at Moravian University, which
left-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
Just a great kid. She's been accepted into a master's/doctoral program at Lehigh University. Really bright kid. Her brother is a senior. Brendan, a golfer on the men's golf team at Pennridge, coached by Coach Yurchek, our JV softball coach, one of the JV softball coaches. Brendan so he's got a sister that's at Moravian going to Lehigh for a master's doctoral program, and Brendan's going to University of Maryland to be an aeronautics engineering major.
Wow.
Something along those lines. So
I could never.
we know the Bauer family very, very well, and Carol has done a great job of providing them with the brains. All right, Maddie Silver is leading off. She is 2 for 2, a single and a scored run the first, double in the second, and in the fifth, do we call it a triple? Maybe we'll go for the home run. Triple's the hardest one to get in the cycle. All right, pitching around Maddie. I think everybody in this area knows
Yes.
Maddie going to Wagner University. She's going to be a Seahawk. Catcher, third baseman, plays for Newtown Rock. Travel program, has had a highly successful career. 2 wonderful, wonderful parents. Her father, Bob, is one of our physics teachers at the high school, and her mom teaches, I think, in Ben Salem, and she's an elementary gifted teacher. Maddie with a hard foul ball. Coach Wendy just lets it go.
It's definitely getting a lot colder out now.
Yeah, well, it happens. It's still April.
Yeah.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 count. This is a hitter's count if there ever was one. Maddie can swing away and hit this ball as hard as she wants, as far as she wants. She's not trying to put it in play just to place it. And
Great eye.
She gets a walk. So she's on base 3 out of 3 at bats, and I bet you we see a pinch runner. Katie Bucafori is popping out of the dugout right now, and here she comes.
All right, Red, 121.
All right, Reagan Bauman, the grand salami in the first inning to get back on top here. She's coming up with a runner on first. Every time she's been up, there's been a runner on, or more.
At least one.
Swing at the first pitch. Safe.
Wow.
Wow. Reagan gets a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice. And Maddie Silver, no. Katie legged that one out. She did not slide, though. She's got to get dirty. You know, she's played in a couple games. She's a varsity player. This is it's time to slide. You know, there's no reason to go in standing up.
Get a little dirty. Everyone loves a little
Yep.
dirt in their life.
Yeah. Not wearing white pants. Moms are fine with that. Matt Owens fouls out the first pitch. Coach Wendy does not even make an effort.
That's okay.
I coach third. I'd dive in left and right trying to make those plays.
She doesn't want to embarrass herself.
You trying to say I used to?
Sometimes.
Yeah. When Coach Watson was on first or third and I was on the opposite one, we would have a little competition so you could make more plays. Mac fouls the second pitch off. She's got an 0-2 count. All right, she's got to shorten the swing up, look for something off speed or out of the strike zone. She needs to really, really focus on where this ball is going to go. Her job she swung through that, so the first out. Her job is to hit that on the right side and just move the runners. All right, Anna Hensler comes up. Anna walked in the first inning and then singled in the second. She got to second base on the error from the pitcher that overthrew her on that bunt. Coming up, she's got 2 runners on. Her job again with 1 out is to hit the ball to the right side, move the runners, get them in scoring position, both in scoring position, or even get one through and maybe score a run from second. All right, so.
Well, no one's covering second.
Yeah, no one was covering third though. Somebody was covering third. She attempts a bunt and doesn't make contact, so she's got 1 strike on her.
A great right center gap. She could always land the ball in, possibly score 1.
Oh!
Wow. She should have tugged on that.
Yep.
It's okay.
That was a hard hit ball.
That was.
Line out to 9 for the second out. So
almost just predicted what she was going to do.
Almost. All right, Chloe Kokenauer in the game as the designated player. She is has flied out to center field and had a fielder's choice and got to first base last inning, or last at bat, third inning. Two runners on, 2 outs. The umpire is putting her back into the lineup and giving his hand signal to the field umpire, saying that there are 2 outs. They put their hand on the right hand on the left forearm to signal 2 outs. Across the chest would mean that there's less than 2 outs, and there's a chance of a what do you call that? Infield fly rule possibility. All right, Chloe's got a foul ball, 1 strike on her. There you go. Get through.
Oh, she's almost off the base.
1-6-3 on the putout for the 3rd out of the inning. We had no hits, 1 walk, no runs.
2 on.
2 left on base. No errors by the defense. So after 5, we've got 2 full innings to go. We got a score of 7-4. Not much change in the scoring in the last couple innings. All right.
Kind of settled down a little bit.
Yeah, it has. Lauren Molinari will lead off for the Bucks, and then Emily Anton and Sienna Lawson. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. This is Emily's first go as a color commentator. I think she's doing a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah, she's watching and listening and learning and adding some points here and there. You know, as a current college player, it's nice to have somebody that knows the game sitting next to me. If you could imagine a lot of time with Emily at the ball field and sitting on the couch watching D1 games on ESPN and all those channels, but we talk a lot of softball in our house. And Kylea, my younger daughter, has watched more softball than any other 16-year-old in America, I'm sure.
Probably. Every weekend.
Yep. Kylea has a love for the game of softball. She does not play. She's a musician and an artist and a dancer, but she is a big fan of softball. She used to, when she was younger, keep the scorebook to keep herself interested in games, and then she got to be a little bit older and realized, oh, some of my sister's teammates have little sisters and brothers, and I'm going to go hang out with them during the games and spend a lot of weekends in hotels hanging out with friends. So
she had told me she was so excited to come do the live stream for the softball because she knew exactly what everything was while going on.
Right, yeah.
Football and basketball, she knows what's going on, but not nearly as much.
Yeah.
She knew everything.
I think that she would do an excellent job as a color commentator as well.
Oh, yes.
Just knowing how much she's watched over the years.
Definitely. A lot of long weekends at tournaments, for sure.
Yep. All right, Lauren comes up to the plate. She's got 2 balls on her to start. Anya's doing a really nice job. Settled in. She has not given up a run since the 3rd inning after giving up 3 in the 1st. Doing really well. A little up on that one. 3-0 count. Oh, nice play. Anna Hensler, really nice. What'd you say earlier, Em? 1 step and a dive to the line.
She got 1 step and a dive.
1 step, backhand right at the base, and it came up and made a really nice throw to get Lauren Molinari out
great
at
stretch
first.
at first over there by Grace.
Grace. She could pitch, she could play first, she can hit. All right, Emily Anton up. I know some Antons from down CB West way. I wonder if it's any of the relatives. She went. It's a check swing, strike 1. I had a coach at CB West, Tom Anton, and then had the opportunity to have both of his sons here at Pennridge, and they both went to my alma mater of Millersville to play football, so it's pretty cool. All right, 3 unassisted first baseman, Grace Helbling, and that's our second out. Sienna Lawson comes up, the 9th batter in the order. She's 0 for 2 tonight with a ground out to second base and a fly out to left field. Starts with a strike. First pitch strikes are important, obviously, in softball and baseball, but very important for the pitcher to start off, get a strike. Yeah. And you have all of your pitches to throw with 2 strikes. There she goes, throwing a changeup. Now she's got an 0-2 count. One pitch away from getting out of this inning without any runs. Ooh, just off the plate.
Great way to paint the corners.
Yeah. So this camera that you're looking at right now is out in right center field. That's called I think a PTZ camera. That's the one that we used in the basketball. Foul ball. Go get it, Grace. And that pans through the use of a PlayStation controller. It's plugged into a laptop behind the first base dugout by MJ. The camera you're looking at right now is Tim Grindle. He's up on that hunting chair. I don't know if we can get a picture of him up there. It's pretty funny. There goes Anya. A 1-3 put out. A 1-2-3 inning for the Rams.
Great inning.
Yeah, so if you can see Tim right now, he's way up on that backstop, tied in, and he's an Eagle Scout now. He's one of the great kids at Pennridge, and so he's all belayed in there, so he's not going to fall no matter what happens. But he's got the best seat in the house right now besides us.
Definitely.
We're on the first base sideline. Emily's pretty much even with first base. I'm a little bit in front of it. And got a great view, ground level. And the parents are being really quiet behind us. I don't even know who I got here. Got a couple high school kids, the lights, Mrs. Owens. Wow, Morgan Phillips' mom is here. Wow. It's a great little crowd. Obviously, everybody's masked up on the sidelines, and players should be in the dugout. The principal and me came out for a couple seconds. I went to address that earlier in the game. Yeah, nice little crowd. We're allowing fans to come out to the outside games. In the stadium, we allow four members of each kid's family for both teams, and away games like off campus like this here at Druckenmiller Playground in Sellersville. I'm not counting, but there's definitely not 4 per player here. All right, so we got Olivia Crognelli, the 9th batter, leading off. She was part of that fielder's choice, the 5-2-5 fielder's choice in the first inning to end the inning. No, not to end the inning. Yes, to end the inning, and then 4-3 put out in the 3rd inning. First pitch is a ball low. Nice
great
hard ground ball.
Hit. Left fielder slipped a little bit out there.
Yeah, it gets a little wet out there. Singles to left. That's pretty awesome.
Great hit.
Yep. All right, Phillies Mets about to throw the first pitch up in New York.
You definitely know the ball's getting wet when the pitcher has to change it.
Yeah, Aaron Nola on the mound, game 2 for the Phillies. All right, we got Caitlin Thrush. She's put on the jacket with her number on the back, so she's legal to play. It's getting a little cold out here. Temperature's 59. I don't really think that's cold, but a little damp out here after all the rain earlier this week and this weekend. All right, she attempts a bunt and goes foul.
Come on, Kate. Come on, Kate. Come on, Kate. Man, I had to walk away from me. Come on, Kate. Come on, 12. Let's go, 12. All right, come on, Tim. Come on, Tim. Come on, Kate. Like you do.
Little push bunt back to the third baseman. She's quick. Safe. That's a bunt single. Moves Olivia Crognale Liv over to second. That's a bunt hit. That's nice.
Great bunt.
That was her Caitlin's 4th at bat. She has a walk, a fielder's choice put out, 6-3 put out, and a bunt single. Batting average is going to drop from 500 just a little bit, but
500 is still pretty good, though.
yeah.
Even a little below.
Oh, Shillow! Wow, line drive back to the shortstop. That's going to be out number 1, and Liv Crognale and Caitlin both did a great job getting back to their bases, scrambling, because that was a low liner to the shortstop. Made a nice play. Chloe Dryden, number 10. All right, so we're going to have runners interference. For out number 2, Crognale, runners interference. And so it's going to be a fielder's choice for Grace. And Caitlin Thrush will move up to second. So the runner has to give way. They cannot run in front to impede the progress of the shortstop or any fielder for that matter. Oh, is that? It's deep. It's
Drop
deep.
it, maybe?
Nope. Nice over-the-shoulder catch for the 3rd out for Silber. Fly out to the left fielder for the 3rd out. So the shortstop has the right to the ball. It's the runner's obligation to slow down and let them get the ball or run behind them. How we teach it, where I coach, is that you have an angle that you push off the base, and the angle is not directly to the ball. You're actually going to where the second baseman is or the shortstop. That way, knowing that the shortstop or second baseman typically is going to charge the ball, you need to be able to be on an angle going to the next base that is going to go behind them. So if you go straight from point A to point B, the opportunity for runners interference and causing an automatic out is going to happen. So I know that's something that I coach and we preach where I coach, and it's important for players to learn at an early age that you're not going from point A to point B when there's a possibility of a force out in the middle where a ground ball could be hit. It also, say if you're leaving from first base and as a line drive hits the second baseman, you're now going towards them, which gives it a difficult throwing angle because you're now in the middle between the second baseman and the first baseman. So they have to then move to get that throw to be going back to W up. So just a little bit of coaching knowledge there on how to play the game the right way. I think our mentor with the Bills, our head coach Paul Kohler, who's taught me more in the game, 2 years of coaching with him than I've ever had in my life. So it's been pretty awesome. All right, got a guest here, Chloe Coconut. You want to say something?
Oh, I was trying not to say something.
All of a sudden
I was trying to see that camera you were talking about from the outfield.
Yeah, the camera from the outfield, it moves by a PlayStation.
I don't know if it's moving
cool
tonight, though.
Yeah, I don't know if it's moving. I know they have a set. Actually, MJ's out there right now. I don't know. Yep, he's playing with it. He's out there playing with it a little bit, but MJ's been directing and producing tonight, so he's been a little busy, especially with the little audio hiccup we had to start the game. What's that? Yeah, basketball's pretty easy. All right, here we go. We got. Whoops, I didn't change this over. Looks like
Top of the 7th.
Nope. Top of the 7th already?
Yeah.
Holy cow! It is the top of the 7th. That went quick. Not really, but so we got Bryn Sproul up, the flying Spurl, as we call her with the Bills.
So if the CD West does not score to be ahead of the
Rams,
ahead,
yep.
This will be the end of the game. 3 outs. Pennridge needs to win it.
Two balls, 1 strike on Bryn. When I met Bryn, Emily, talking to her and mom, from one bell to another. She pops out to our second baseman, Cassandra Schillo, for the first out. When I first met Brown, I'm talking to her and her mom, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I go to West." Okay, where do you live? Chalfont. Okay, where? She explains kind of where. I said, "Yeah, I grew up in the same exact neighborhood, just on a different street."
Crazy.
Yeah, small world. And then her mom went to high school a couple years behind Mr. Ott at Archbishop Ryan. Oof.
Great hit.
That is. That's going to be a double in the left center gap.
Very speedy.
Yep, and that ball's going to be a little wet coming in. Chloe Dryden, it looks like she's hitting that double. She's got the rock visor on, so and the rock gold helmet, so she plays for one of the premier teams as well in the area. Allison McWish up, number 7. She had a fielder's choice in the first inning, foul pop out in the second, and a third to first put out in the 5th. All right, we got one down. Runner on second means absolutely nothing for the Rams. They're not worried about her whatsoever. It's about getting the batter that's on the plate out and then getting one more out after that.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. All right, it's top of the 7th. I'm looking at the monitor in front of us, and I just realized that the count is up there.
Yep.
My eyes can't see that far. All right, Grace Helbling with the 1 unassisted. Or 3 unassisted, sorry, that's twice I've done that, for the second out. That runner means absolutely nothing to the Rams, and Abby Lineman's up. Abby singled in the first and scored a run. Lined out to the shortstop or third baseman and was put out by the shortstop.
So before the sends, I want to quick say a couple other people that I want to give a little shout out to. Emily Mayhew and Bridget Casey. Not sure if they're watching. I know they both have jobs and are adults.
Yeah, they're old now.
But they both went to Bloomsburg. Alyssa Hughes, who great friend of ours. Her father has coached me for a while. I'm very close with Alyssa. She went to Keystone University after graduating in 2015. Natalie Babick, her sister, is really good friends of my sister, actually, and she played for Penn State Berks University, which is
single to right, double to right, run scores.
Yes. Megan Johnson, she graduated this past year from Eastern University.
Yep, played for Coach Morrow and his wife, Terry Adams, friends of ours.
Another, Brooke Labs, her sister Morgan Labs, also played for the high school. She did not end up playing in college, but Brooke did. She played for Marywood University, where some former Bell goes. And Allison Horn graduated with her brother. She went to Pitt. She did not play for the varsity softball team. She played for their club team and enjoyed it there a lot.
I think she went to the Club World Series as well.
Wow, I did not know that was such a thing.
Yep.
It's awesome for her.
Kelsey Detweiler, former Bell, played at Penn State on their club team, and I don't know if they won the national championship or they played in the World Series for club as well.
Wow. Kelsey Detweiler, or as I call her, KD, Coach KD. She was my coach for the Bells for a year and another year as a assistant coach. Still a huge Bells fan since she played for them as well. Coached by Coach K, of course.
The legend. 26 years, the Bells head coach / general manager. Was
a great coach for the high school.
Yep. 2 different stints, 26 years ago. He was the 9th grade coach for a couple of years. And then...
well, that makes sense, because I had thought that he was at Pennridge for years on end.
He was here for a couple of years and then left, and then came back as the varsity coach for 5 years. All right, we got a full count for Anna Rodabaugh.
2 outs.
Go get it, Shill.
So close.
All right, folks, we got a 1-run game. 1-run game with Bailey Demuse coming up. Bailey struck out in the first, grounded out to short, and grounded out to third. Looks like we might have a pinch hitter come in. Or a pinch runner.
Is that another rock gold girl?
Is that number 8 up?
Yes.
So it's she was in earlier. That's
pinch runner.
Bella Wee is going to bat for Bailey Demuse. Rams were in a situation like this last week against CB East. Oh, we got a pinch runner coming in for Anna Rodabaugh, and that's number 13, Marlena Sign, coming in to run. Rams were in a game against CB East where they were up 3-0 going into the bottom of the 7th and didn't end up on the right side and lost 4-3. So this is a growing-up moment for a pretty young team. You know,
yes, they're very young.
You got 3 seniors in the starting lineup, but then, you know, you've also got some 10th graders and a couple 11th graders. So, you know, it's this is grown up in this tough league, where in the last 15 years, CB South has won a state championship. I think Souderton won a state championship. Lower part of the league, Hatboro won a state championship. So there's been some great teams in this area. It's going to be a long strike. Long strike. That's all that is. I'm just going to try to close out this game. 7 really good innings. One. We got 7-6 score. Top of the 7th.
2 outs. 1 runner on.
Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. Three balls, 1 strike to Bella Wee. Oh, drops in. Ugh, ball just dropped in. It's going to be a single. So now there's 2 on with Lauren Molinari coming up. She has grounded out to the pitcher, to the third baseman, and singled in third. 7-6 ball game, folks. Rams will have one last at bat if this doesn't work out the way they want. But we'll see. See if Ani can finish just strong. There we go. 1-1 count. Two strikes. All right, Anya's got to get one more strike here to end the game.
Very close.
I don't know. I can't.
Oh, man.
I definitely would have swung at that one.
Oh,
but just even
100% me too.
if you foul it off, it's okay. Full count.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, oh, man. All right, all right, all right.
Oh.
Ball 4.
Wow. I thought he was about to call that a strike. Put his hand up like he was going to call it a strike for a second.
Bases loaded. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. 1-run lead for the Rams.
I feel like I've been put in this situation a couple times in my career.
Just a couple. All right, Emily Anton up. She singled in the 2nd inning. 5-3 put out and a 3 unassisted.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. This is the 8th batter of the inning brought up by West. 2 outs, 3 on, 2 in. A lot of calm parents. I don't know if I was a calm parent when I was here, but.
Foul ball.
Whew. 2 strikes. Putting the ball in play, right? That's all you got to do. Just keep swinging and keep hitting. Anya gets a new ball, dry ball after that one in the grass. Raced pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3, swinging.
And that's a victory for the Lady Rams.
Woo! All right. Well, the recap of the game is quite simple. The runs were scored in the 1st and the 7th, pretty much for West, and they were scored in the 1st and only 1 more after that for the Pennridge Rams. And they hold on to a 7-6 victory over CB West. Lady Rams will be on the road the rest of the week, Wednesday at Souderton and Friday at Central Bucks High School South against the Titans. I didn't mention CB South did win a state championship too. They've been a couple of them.
Yes.
So talking about this league. So we hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Sorry about the technical difficulties at the beginning of the night, but thank you, Emily, for doing a great job as color commentary. And again, Emily Hegen, Mr. Hegen, 12th grade principal. We're signing off here from.
Are we?
7-7.
Wait. What's going on?
I do not know. I think they might have think that they tied it up.
Yeah.
Which I don't think they did.
I have 7-6.
7-6. Top of the 7.
Uh-oh, we're on TV as we try to figure out. West came out. West came out to do their inning warm-up. Yeah, I have 7-6.
Do we need to watch it back on the live?
Yeah, right. 6, 7. We got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, they were down 1. Okay.
Nope.
They threw in the white paper.
Yeah. All right.
Are they done now?
Yeah, I think they are. And I think we're done. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It is a 7-6 victory for the Lady Rams. And we're going to sign off And yeah,
Oh yes, definitely a shout out to Nolan for
Shout out to Pennridge TV. This is our first.
yeah, Pennridge TV
first off-campus
Yep.
game.
Great night here at Druckenmiller Playground. Great job, MJ and Emily and Kylie, and who else is here?
Caleb's here. He made a guest appearance.
Caleb
over
is
there.
here without the RV tonight. All right, we'll see you for the next broadcast. I'm not sure exactly when it is, but check out Pennridge TV on Instagram for our weekly schedules. All right, signing off. Have a great night.